Hello, beautiful ones. We are here to do our energy encouragement for May 29th through June 4th, 2022. So this moon moved into the sign of Gemini, where it is kissing the sun. Monday at 7:30 a.m., we have a new moon in Gemini. This is the sign of wittiness, intellect, communication, playfulness, childlike, siblings, and short travels. So I am going to do the first pack for the beginning of the week, middle of the week, and towards the end of the week. So I hope everybody has planted their seeds of whatever it is they're wishing to manifest in their life, and I hope that everybody is doing well. My whole purpose of these and intentions of these is to assist and encourage all of us through such transformational times, to bring a little bit of light, to bring a little bit of encouragement, or even awareness of how we can work with the energies instead of against them. So thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you grab yourself a tea or a coffee and just enjoy whatever messages are revealed to us to ponder upon. And so let's just get right into it. Void course moon missing. A little bit better. I will show these to you too. The High Priest, intend and create, and perseverance. Okay, so the beginning of the week, it's just asking us, I feel this is a very strong solar plexus, sacral chakra energy, and that would make sense with the High Priest telling us to intend and create. So the Void Course moon, to me, I haven't studied it a whole lot, but I know it is when the moon's not aspecting anything before it goes into the next sign. So to me, this is a time of pause, of quietness, of internalization. You may also find it helpful at the beginning of the week to do some energy clearing on yourself. And with this high priest, energy coming in, the intend and create. So this is asking us to plant the seed of manifestation. It's asking us at the beginning of the week to set our intentions, which makes perfect sense lining up with the new moon in Gemini. I think it's asking us to be a visionary. It's asking us to plant the seeds with action, because this is the masculine archetype, the priest energy. I feel like it's asking us to take this quiet time to also understand, because we are in Gemini season, this is what it is about information, and we may not have all of the information that we need within us at the time, or there might not be clarity of the information that we need at this time within ourselves to make a forward action. So this is a great time at the beginning of the week with this new moon in Gemini to plant the seeds, set your intention, anything to do with Gemini energy. And again, it always matters on where this is activating, which house this is activating in your chart as well. So I believe this is the perfect message for the beginning of the week. Again, setting your intentions. Great day, great time to meditate, to, seek the kingdom within, so to speak, to get clarity, to gain clarity on the information or the answers that you may be seeking. It's a beautiful card, actually. Again, I'm going to study the Void Course moon more than I have, but I do believe it's asking us to just simmer, to plant that seed, set our intentions, and then have that realization of what we're wanting to create. It could be more clarity in communication with others. It could be getting involved in local community around you, right? Gemini energy, forming some bonds within your immediate surroundings. This also could be reaching out to a sibling. But again, always remember to bring joy into your life, to bring laughter into your life, to bring that childlike curiosity, playfulness as well. And then we have perseverance. So to me, this is just like, the trumpet call of knowing that whatever it is that you're going through, perhaps at the beginning of the week even, or something you've already been going through, to persevere, to know that you have everything within you to get things done that need to be done. You have everything within you. Perseverance to me also is a determination, keeping an optimism, and being able to look at the things that you've been through in your life and know that, I might not have been in that high priest energy where I knew that I was a co-creator in the past, but now I know. When we know better, we do better, right? So sit in stillness, set your intentions, know that you can persevere, and keep an optimism, and kind of balancing out, so much of the intensity that's happening. Again, as I'm recording this, we have a huge spike in the Schumann resonance again. So we're just really being supported to take care of ourselves, to nurture our bodies, to refill our cup. And that self-care and sitting in stillness is how we can persevere over the things that may be going on in your life. And then, of course, we definitely have those things happening in the collective where the old structures are falling and it's causing a lot of uncertainty. And so now is a great time, exactly, as a collective as well, and starting on the individual level, to sit in that quietness, to know that we don't have all the information. And we don't need all the information, but what we do need to do is sit in our stillness and our quietness and seek whatever is best for you, for your clarity of mind. Having a strong foundation and being able to discern is probably, I've said it for a long time, but we are just on this, excuse me, tipping point where, specifically in the United States, we are in our Pluto return, and that Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is going to hit the exact degree of the United States. So there's a lot of things being dismantled and a lot of uncertainty right now. So it's important for you to, as these things in our lives are falling away, to make sure you're, setting a new intention on a better creation, not only for yourself, but ultimately at the end of the day, eventually for the collective. And right now it does require a lot of perseverance to be able to handle all of these energies, right? So it's been very intense. And lastly, we got the Wheel of Fortune, destined opportunities. Well, we got this last week as well. So, when one thing ends, a new thing begins. What we've been through on the earth plane can create a wisdom within us if we're tapped into it. If we realize that nothing is happening to us, and that it's actually happening for us to evolve. And at the end of the day, we are here for such a more powerful reason than what many of us have been led to believe. And so take this opportunity to persevere, to set that intention with the high priest energy, really charging and clearing up your creation chakra, right? Being rooted in your body, feeling safe, being able to be still, and creating what it is that you wish to see in this manifestation. That's when the destined opportunities really do start to manifest more and more and more. And I love it with the green in this card. I always do, because of it being, very symbolic of the heart chakra. And so get in your stillness, set your intentions. That's another thing with Gemini energy. It takes in a lot of information, but just know right now there's going to be continual things revealed to us that probably are going to be mind-boggling as the Pluto return of the United States keeps revealing. Because Pluto doesn't destroy to be destructive. Pluto destroys to be able to create better. And that comes up here with the importance of that, setting your intentions. So middle of the week, the moon moves into the Cancer, which is its home sign. So nurturing, a focus maybe on home, how you're going to prepare your home, whether it be your physical body, whether it be your physical home. It could be a lot of us thinking collectively on, what's going on in our community, our countries, our whatever. And so that is a very intuitive and nurturing sign as well. So nurture yourself, take care of yourself, and could be very emotional as well. First up, we have Sagittarius energy. I see. Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. Energetic movement. So Sagittarius energy is about philosophy, learning, bigger perspectives, spiritual growth. Excuse me. So it's indigos in the purple. So Crown, third eye, it's asking us to not only see what is or witness what is taking place perhaps in our physical, through our physical Taurus energy senses, right? Like sight, taste, smell. But it's asking us to see a higher perspective, to shoot higher, to be open to learning and evolving on a more heightened aspect at this time, to realize that everything we're seeing with our two eyes, there has to be a bigger cause, a bigger reason to why things are unfolding the way they are. I find it interesting that's coming up with Protection Guardian of dropping your shields. I actually want to read from this if you guys don't mind. But the energetic movement, it's important with the Gemini energy to move the energy through us, because that can create a stagnant energy stuck within us, can cause anxiousness or feeling a little bit unsettled. So this is a very strong time, midweek, and it's already happening now, but to get your energy moving through you. Don't allow it to get stuck or stagnant within you. I know that I'm doing that myself and getting on the ground and doing some stretches, getting outside and getting my body moving that way, choosing to push mow instead of getting on my riding lawnmower, just little things. And when I should be actually doing something playful. But again, we just had Memorial Weekend. I don't know who celebrates that, who doesn't, but I kind of see it symbolically for honoring anybody that's left the earth plane and the legacy they've left behind. But the point of that being is I got out and had fun and sat around a nice, body of water and had a beautiful bonfire for a whole day and was able to stargaze. So making sure that you're doing something to get the energy moving through you, to break up anything within you that may be laying stagnant or causing anxiousness. Drop any shield of shame, resistance, and fear that is standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Well, here we go. Perfect for Gemini. So releasing the density of shame, rejection, guilt, so that you can have fun and enjoy your life. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection, and will come to all who call upon her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and help you move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. Glad I read that. So, releasing the density, dropping your shield of any kind of guilt or shame. So important right now. And a lot of us are not only feeling collective fear, but we're also having past life fears be triggered by current of affairs that are happening on the earth plane. So remember that, and how you can ease into that is to see the bigger perspective, to rise above what you're witnessing in the physical, to get your energy moving through you, not allowing it to be within you and holding, chains of anxiety or fear. If that comes up, don't ignore it, but get yourself moving. And here we go. Two of Swords, stalemate and indecision. This is where you may be feeling that stagnant energy. This is asking you to get the blindfold on here in this card. This is what I was talking about getting that energy moving through you. So there may be some things that you're pondering upon, and you're not quite sure on what decision, what direction, which move to make. How you can clear that up is, like it said at the beginning of the week, in the void course moon energy, is to be still. Be still and listen. And then also get yourself energetically moving. Get your physical body moving. I'm going to do that right after this as well. And so that's how you can gain that clarity and take that blindfold or confusion or lack of clarity of mind and gain more clarity. So that's beautiful. Mercury goes direct at 4 a.m. on Friday, June 3rd. That's important because he is our communication planet. He is the one that is representing the new moon in Gemini that is taking place now, that we're setting our intentions for. And so as the Mercury goes direct, it will go back into the sign of Gemini, where it will be joining up with the sun and the moon. And then on that same day, the moon will enter into Leo. At the very end of the week on Saturday, Saturn, the planet of restrictions, the planet of time, the planet of life lessons, the planet of the elder, will be going retrograde at 5:47 p.m. in the sign of Aquarius. We're asking as a collective to evolve, to keep in mind everything. And so for me, I feel a strong energy coming of many of us are going to probably see that hierarchy, those top down authorities that think they are trying to restrict people again, amping that up. And so we'll just see how that plays out. But gain your clarity with this energy, with Mercury going direct just the day before. Things may speed up through the avenues of communication. There may have more things come out into the open through communication. Chiron, healing. Mountain, stand your ground and surrender. So Chiron is currently in the sign of Aries, the South. The Chiron energy is the wounded healer. So just like it said at the card in the middle of the week of dropping your shields, it's asking us to drop the layers, whether it be programmed or just a guilt, shame, rejection that we may have been feeling within ourselves, to drop those shields, to step into our light, to help not only ourselves evolve, but also the others, because of the communication energy in community. So important for us to gain bonds. And a lot of us, if we start sharing our stories, there's a resemblance. We've all on the earth plane been through experiences of wounding and also past lives as well, right? Whatever we didn't complete in the last lifetime, we come in again to learn, to evolve. And so really focusing on the wounded healer within you, but also realizing how far you've came. And so that's the focus towards the end of the week. And with Saturn going retrograde in Aquarius, this could be something coming up for you where you felt limited, where you felt restricted by, quote, time, right? Father time. It's an opportunity for us, like it said, with the Sagittarius energy, to see a bigger perspective, to remember that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, being able to overcome anything, any limitation that may be holding you back. Stand your ground. So this is asking you for the whole week to gain clarity within you. And once you're sure of yourself and you're walking in your truth, this is asking you to stand your ground, to be a strong foundation within yourself. This could be for some of you to needing to implement or utilize, nice, healthy boundaries. Maybe somebody's taking, and depleting you. Maybe it's time you say no. Maybe it's time for you to also just be really real and raw with your communication with others so they know where you stand. Everybody, there's no doubt in anybody's mind around you on where you stand. And truthfully, when I see this card as well, it reminds me of the Capricorn energy. We have Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is dismantling any of the things that are not authentic, and that Capricorn energy is the corporations, any of the structures like schooling. So pay attention if you have things coming up that you are witnessing that's not okay with you, because really we haven't been in resonance with those structures for a long time. And now we have Pluto in this 200 and I think 47 or 48 years making its return to Capricorn, where the United States is being influenced. All of the structures that we've been living, mostly lies, mostly manipulation, mostly control and dominance. It's time to walk away from the pack, stand your ground, and really allow yourself to shine. And there's a lot of uncertainty right now, right? Because we don't know. So that's why it's so very important to heal yourself and continually work on your own inner investment, your own inner healing, your own inner authority. And then lastly, we have surrender. Sweet, sweet surrender. Sometimes we need to surrender and just go with the flow. Sometimes we need to surrender in order to gain clarity. All the time, for me, is a reminder that we're never alone. We don't have to do anything alone. We can call upon God, Creator, Source, whatever you call to help you get into universal alignment, to just flow with whatever's coming up. Could be a lot of the wounding coming up towards the end of the week as well. And again, it can be related to that Saturn going retrograde in Aquarius of authority. Surrender to me is not a weakness. Surrender to me is just flow, breath. Having a knowing, like the beginning of the week, of it, setting intentions and creating that once you know better, you do better, and you can allow yourself to get in that flow of surrender and just allow. So kind of powerful and a little bit back and forth for the week, but I think that's where the perseverance card came up to keep in mind, because it's important that we keep working on ourselves, the layers upon layers. Ace of Wands, spark. So this to me, fire energy, creation energy. It's asking us to allow that healing, stand our ground, surrender when need be, but also taking forth whatever that passion is, mastering it as you being a co-creator, taking that light forward. Like it said when I read the protection card, we all have been through things on the earth plane, but it's now our time to shine. We all have gifts. We all have talents. We all have the ability to strengthen our aura, strengthening our, you know how it says, it said drop the shield, but that shield in that aspect was being guarded. The shield to me of charging up your aura, clearing your chakras, is being able to take forward that spark, that Ace of Wands energy, fire energy, passion, determination, perseverance, like the card said. And never ever forget that your light matters, your voice matters, your passion is awesome. And so keep on keeping on, as I would say. Lick your wounds. Always give yourself, self-care. But unleash and release all of them low energies of shame, guilt. And then one more I am. The I am for the week of the 29th through June 4th, 2022. Again, get out and see the meteor showers on May 30th and 31st. Apparently it may be quite the show. Hopefully there's clear skies. Everything I seek can be found within. There we go. That's how we gain clarity. Sit in your stillness. Receive the answers that you seek from within you. We're all born with an internal seeking mechanism, but for so long, we've been programmed and corralled into thinking we seek outside of ourselves, and that is exactly what we're breaking free from in this time. Much love to you. I hope this encourages you. I hope it gives you something to think about, to ponder upon. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and until the next time, shalom, shalom.